Stay lit, man.
I came from the cold, used to rest on the floor. I stitch up my wounds, was born a soldier. Flipping the struggle, I'm taking it worldwide.
Hold it down when you talk.
Yes, sir. He's back. He's back. Oh, man. What's going on, y'all? How are we feeling today, man? Listen, we got a little bit of a different type of NF video here, man. You know, I had a few of y'all hit me up on IG talking about how I should check out, you know, celebrities talking about NF. Okay. Listen, man, we already know about NF. He just dropped his new joint called Cloud, and he got a mixtape soon to follow. And yeah, man, we gonna check out what other people got to say about him. You know, I've always kind of wondered, you know, what people have to say about him. You know what I mean? Because it's not like, you know, he's a household name, but he's not a household name. You know what I mean? And for those of you who are really true NF fans, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like if you went to, I think I said this in another reaction, but if you went to 10 people and asked them, just 10 random people, and asked them, do you know who NF is? 80% of them would not know who NF is. But if NF were to put a show on in that same city, it would sell out. So it's like, how none of y'all know him, but y'all going to his shows. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. Yeah, I definitely want to see, you know, what people got to say, man. You got Eminem that's going to say something. Logic, AKADEMIKS, all these people, man. So we definitely going to see what's up with, you know, with his peers in the music industry and what they got to say about him. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these people that I just named are household names. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what they got to say about my man. You feel me? So before we get into it, man, it is kind of long. It's like 8 minutes. But, you know, we going to dive into it, man, and really kind of analyze what's up. Smack a like on the video. You already know what to do. Let's do what we got to do, bruh.
Talked about NF. Nathan John Feuerstein, professionally known by his initials NF, is a 29-year-old rapper, singer, and songwriter from Gladwin, Michigan. NF's career...
Oh, he from Michigan? Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Wow. Okay.
...began at the Fine Arts Festival, organized by Connection Church in Canton, Michigan, just 1 year after his mother's death by overdose, an event that has greatly impacted his music. He has since dedicated...
Now, we already know about the whole overdose thing. We know about that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the whole, Why Did You Leave Us, right? I think that was the song, Why Did You Leave Us? Yeah, where he talked about it. So, we knew about that.
...dedicated his life to his music career. This commitment has paid off, seeing how he's landed himself several #1 hits, such as his single, Let You Down, which quickly gained popularity following its release in 2017. His style is most commonly characterized by its traditional hip-hop elements and the truthfulness that is embedded throughout his lyrics. Through the years, Feuerstein has caught the attention of many celebrities such as Eminem, SHAWN, MENDES, Logic, and more, which have given him both love and hate. In today's video, we will discuss what these 12 individuals had to say and why. But first, before the start of the video, make sure to leave a like. If you want to join this month's giveaway on some of the free stuff on your screen, then subscribe to the channel.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave a like for you right now, bruh. I'm going to leave a like for you right now. How about that? Shout out to Trend Plug for this, bruh. Shout out to Trend Plug for this video.
Watch the video till the end and then leave a comment with the keyword down below. Good luck. Shawn Mendes. Shawn Peter Paul Mendes is a Canadian songwriter who became popular by posting his covers of songs on the now-retired app Vine. Mendes and NF have collaborated in the past with fellow artists such as Khalid, Marshmello, Meghan Trainor, and others at the October...
I didn't know that he and NF did tracks together. I did not know that. Wow.
20th, 2018 We Can Survive event, which brings awareness to breast cancer.
Wow.
Mendes seems to have a good relationship with NF and has nothing but good things to say about him, as you can hear here.
We have NF performing, who is incredible actually. His new album is really, really, truly phenomenal, and I highly recommend going and listening through that.
Wow.
I think it'd be cool to get a selfie with NF or Ariana. I don't have a selfie with either of them. I don't know if NF has any tattoos, but if he doesn't, I'll probably get one.
Logic.
Yo, well, first of all, get the hell off my screen, bro. What are you doing? But yo, that's dope that Shawn Mendes had that to say about him. You know what I mean? I would assume that their relationship was more like work related. I don't really think that they're, you know, buddy like that, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know these people, right? But you know, it seems like he had really good things to say about him, you know. And I think he said NF don't got a tattoo. I think he just got one, right? Or he's always had one. I don't know. Let me know down below.
Sir Robert Bryson Hall II, whose stage name is Logic, is a former rap artist who recently retired to focus on being a present father in his child's life. His career has since shifted to streaming and YouTube. In a Kiss FM radio interview, he said,
probably NF, just because I feel like we could like go shooting and like do some gangsta. I would want to like go and like kick the days and have fun and yeah, that'd be really cool.
DJ AKADEMIKS. Unfortunately, not everyone can be a fan of your work that you put days, sometimes even weeks or months of work into.
Now, I am curious as to say what DJ AKADEMIKS got to say about him, because, you know, AKADEMIKS, if you know anything about him, you know, he's been, you know, involved in a lot of shit as far as just, you know, just petty stuff. You know, people just don't like him, I guess, because of his delivery and, you know, kind of like the shit he talks about. But I mean, I'm curious to see what AKADEMIKS got to say about him.
DJ AKADEMIKS, a Jamaican-American hip-hop news reporter and entertainer, is an example of this. Though he didn't necessarily throw shade at NF, he did say that...
So, NF, don't even know who this nigga is. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. But he's number...
What I just say in the beginning of this, right? Now listen, bro. That's kind of a disappointment, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean you don't know who he is? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you're in the music biz. Like, you are in music. Like who mans is this? Like, what? You see what I mean when it comes to DJ AKADEMIKS, bro? Like, what are you talking about? You don't know who NF is. I get it. Like, you focus more on, you know, the hip hop and stuff, but like, or gossipy shit. But like, NF is involved in hip hop. Like, that's where he's like, he can rap, he can spit bars. Like, why do you not know who NF is? Didn't NF outshine Chance the Rapper as far as album sales or some shit like that, right? A fan base or something? Like, what?
For one, this week, for last week's albums that got released, he sold 130,000 units with his album, The Search. The people in the comments are gonna go crazy. We never talk about NF ever. And honestly, like, yesterday, someone actually had a conversation with me about, like, NF, and I was like, he's one of those rappers that does numbers, but, like, I don't know if the impact is there within, like, there's that shit that matters circle in hip-hop. I don't know if it kind of penetrates that bubble, but he does.
Anthony Fantano.
Did you just say NF don't matter? I can't with this nigga, man. I can't with this nigga, man. You see what I mean, though? DJ AKADEMIKS, man. I tell you, bro, that's tough.
Fantano. Anthony Fantano is a famous music reviewer known mainly for his YouTube video reviews.
Oh, that's my dude.
Often harsh and or comedic. No one escapes Fantano's clutches. Not even Eminem could. So it's no surprise that Fantano doesn't particularly care for NF's work. Here's what he had to say about his Chasing demo.
Long-winded, melodramatic, and not that interesting. I don't know what to tell you guys. That was not good. It was just not good. It's not good. Redditor Jones. Thank you.
Eminem.
Now realize this, though. Realize this. And I can't wait to see what Eminem got to say either. But listen, Anthony Fantano, listen, at the end of the day, these are just opinions, right? Like, you know, my opinion is different than Anthony's. Anthony's is different than Logic's. Logic's is different than, you know what I mean? Like, it is different strokes for different folks. You feel me? So, I really wouldn't put too much, you know, I really wouldn't put too much into it.
Though the origins of NF and Eminem's feud are unknown, one thing is for sure. The rap god strongly dislikes NF, going as far as to call him out in his song The Ringer, claiming NF to just be a clone of himself.
Well, last week, an ex-fan told me a copy of the Mathis LP to tell me to study. It'll help me get back to my spin. She'll love me. I mailed the bitch back and said if I did that, I'd just be like everyone in the fucking industry, especially an effing recovery clone of me.
Perhaps that is the sole reason for their feud, but many other...
Hey, now hold up, man. Now I think we I think we did the ringer, man. I ain't peeped that. Well, I think I knew, like, I think I did a reaction with NF, you know, kind of like responding or dissing, you know, Eminem, you know. Hey, listen, bro. At the end of the day, it's rap. It's hip hop. People are gonna beef. People are gonna go at it. People are gonna feud, you know. But their stuff has been more subliminal. It hasn't really been more like, you know, it hasn't really been like actual straight shots, bang bang, fired at each other. But hey, man, you know, they doing what rappers are supposed to do, man. They're going at each other, and you know, it is what it is, man. It's a sport. You know, not everybody is gonna like you. You know, so I appreciate the Trend Plug for putting, you know, the negatives in there too. You know what I mean? Gives it more of a balanced kind of feel. I like it.
Others suggest otherwise. Though their voice and appearance are vaguely similar, their music does bear one great difference. While Eminem chooses to fill his music with a plethora of slurs and strong language, NF chooses not to swear at all in his music to better align with his Christian values. However, his religious values would not stop him from clapping back at Eminem nearly a year later in his song Returns.
Ain't no I ain't team, but drop the TNA. Sometimes if I'm being honest, feels like it's only me. No defeat, no to believe it. I have it right if you're quoting me. Write my name on your hit list, it might be the last time you wrote something. Rip that cocky smile right off your face for thinking you're close to me.
Roman Atwood.
Hey, now look, like I said, I do remember doing a reaction to the NF Returns track and doing the ringer, right? But now listen, Eminem dissed a whole bunch of people in the ringer. You feel me? Like, it ain't just, you know, it's everybody. He was going to everybody. The only person that took the bait was MGK. All right? Now, NF did respond, but it was more of a subtle thing. You know what I mean? It wasn't really more out there like that. But hey, man, that's what they're doing what they're supposed to do, man. They rappers, you know.
Roman Atwood is a YouTube personality, best known for his vlogs, which have earned him 15 million subscribers, and his pranking videos, which have earned him 10 million subscribers, as well as billions of views from his fans. Atwood is a large rap fan, and he praised NF in one of his videos, saying,
it takes me back to like my Eminem days, you know, but like I'm an adult now and I have kids, and he's like, I can listen to him with my kids, and that's a huge thing for a father.
Now, that's a fact. That's a fact. But I would kind of still pick and choose what songs I listen to NF with around my children, because he does go into some deep stuff, right? That might be a little bit too much. It depends on how old your kids are, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, with Eminem, that's just a no-go. You're not listening to Eminem around your kids. And Eminem, for the longest time in his career, got that kind of, you know, just, he got that kind of criticism throughout his whole career. Like, you know, just with the material and his raps, and just the fact that people can't listen to him around kids. Like, they didn't even want their kids listening to him. That's crazy.
Like, I got safe music that my kids can listen to. It's like good influence. So kids, you can listen to them and not worry about all the bad language. And parents, you can let your kids listen to somebody that has a good message without any bad language. I've never heard bad language.
That's not normal.
That's not normal. It's huge.
React. In February of 2018, the YouTube channel React, most known for its videos in which they have individuals from different age ranges react to music, movies, and videos, had college kids react to NF. In the video, these kids had much to say about NF and his music. Here are just a few excerpts.
I don't listen to a lot of rap music, but that is the kind that I listen to. There's nothing there that really has a pizzazz. It's forgettable. It's good because it's real.
That was so good. I hope they're really listening to what he's saying and really taking that in, because these are some serious things that people go through and talk about, and issues that we're having. And
now, my man said that there's no subs or there's nothing there to NF's music, the real big dude. I feel like NF just ain't his cup of tea anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he probably don't even listen to rap like that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. You gotta take people's opinions with a grain of salt when it comes to that. But, you know, I understand.
He's, like, tackling them in a really great way.
Joey NATO. Fellow artist
Joey NATO.
Joey NATO also
my guy
in a YouTube video in his series Music Producer Reacts, and his opinion, like many other reviewers, was rather positive. Joey has nearly 500,000 subscribers, and this video received over 500,000 views. Here's what he had to say.
The strings in that beat were so dope. It just had such a theatrical, like when you're watching a movie trailer during like previews in a movie theater type feel to it. And
yo, that was the first thing I said. That's what I'm saying. That's my guy, Joey NATO, man. I said the same thing when I first found out about him, man. Like, it just has a real movie type feel to his shit. Like you're watching a fucking, short film or something. You know what I mean? And NF does that on purpose. He does. So, hey man, I'm glad me and NATO on the same accord. You feel me?
It's crazy. When it comes to videos, like he's the master of just controlling and just really controlling and owning the whole environment in one location. Like he doesn't need multiple locations to have a dope music video. He can do it all in one. And man, that was dramatic. That was powerful.
Right.
You ready? He's cool. He's my
my man Token?
We've talked about it before. NF is my boy. We talk on a regular basis. It's not.
Yo, speaking of Token, man, I gotta do more reactions to my man. Yo, I haven't done any Token reactions since Code Red, I think. Yeah, man, he definitely dropped a lot of fire since then. I gotta definitely react to more of his shit, man. Come on.
This brings us to the conclusion of our celebrities talking about NF video. As you can see, the general opinion of NF is that he's a great artist, but we want to know what you think. What are your personal opinions on NF? Are you a fan of his work, or do you prefer to stay with the more traditional swearing that rap is known for? Let us know in the comments. Hey you! Yeah, you! You like this video? Great!
Yeah, man. Alright, bruh. I think that's about it with this, man. But yeah, man, it was a different kind of video, man. A little different than what we kind of been used to with NF, But yeah, man, I just want to check it out, man, and see kind of what the mainstream, what, people that we listen to on a day-to-day basis, like the Logics and the Eminems and, the Tokens and all of them, like these household names, man. Even some people on YouTube, that are household names, right? Like Joey NATO, what they think about him. You know what I'm saying? You guys already know what I think, and how I feel about NF, what I'm saying? I rock with his music heavy, man. Yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about this down below, man. Let me know what other NF tracks, NF joints, videos y'all want me to check out, man. I'll be sure to do that, man. But with that, link to this video will be down below. Shout out to Trim Plug for putting together this video, man. Did an awesome job. And with that, man, stay lit, be you, and stay true, man. Peace.